Okay, I've never done this before. Not like I'm doing this on my phone because I don't have a webcam. Okay, I'm guessing I'll be able to see chats there. Where I'm pointing, right there on my screen, but you can't see it. Nuh-uh-uh. I hope you're able to hear me. Maybe I'll pull this up on my computer quick, just to make sure everything's working. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. Oh, I thought you'd be able to see more. When I was testing it earlier, it looked like you could. Well, okay, that's fine. Let's do this. Make sure everything's okay. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Stream manager. Okay, let me. Oh wow, would you look at that? Okay. Cool. And also good. We still have another 2 minutes before really gonna get going on this. I don't know where. Oh, there they are. My glasses. I found them. My glasses. I can't see without my glasses. Hi! It's okay, Tommy, you're here! Welcome! Grab a yoga mat or a blanket or a towel, something to soften the floor, because the floor can be hard, and that's not nice. Grab some water. We're gonna get started soon. I have a list of stretches we're gonna do. iCarly cheering. Yeah! I can't hear it on my end. Were you able to hear it? Because I don't know. I don't have this shit. This is on my phone right now. I don't know if any of that's working. Because I don't own a webcam. So this is my first ever time streaming on my phone. Hey, welcome. Yeah. And I had the list, I wrote the list on my phone of stuff, and then I realized, like, wait, I'm going to be using my phone to stream, so I wrote it down on this yellow piece of paper with my yellow pencil. Would you look at that? What time is it? 6:29. Okay, we have another minute. I braided my hair for you guys. Thoughts and feelings? What do you think? Do you like it? Oh, I should probably turn this off. That's my air purifier. It makes a lot of noise. Don't want that in the background. Yeah, okay, so we'll start with a little warm up. So, I'm thinking, how do I want to do this? Okay. So, you can't see me that well, can you? That's okay. Because we're not going to be standing for any of the routine except right now. So, let's warm up. We're going to do a grapevine. It's behind, side, tap. Behind, side, tap. Braid, braid, braid. The shelf is a whole vibe. Thank you. Okay. So it's step, behind, side, tap. Step, behind, side, tap. Step, behind, side, tap. Step, behind, side, tap. Double time. Step, behind, side, tap. Step, behind, side, tap. Step, behind, side, tap. Step, behind, side, tap. It's called a grapevine. It's just a little warm up. You can even add a clap if you want. You can go, wait, hold on. Step, behind, side, clap. We'll do some simple jumping jacks. If your space permits it. If you are on concrete, don't jump. Fake it till you make it. Do this. That's okay too. Do not jump on concrete. It is so bad for you. Okay, we're gonna do windshield wipers now. So basically, I have to do it fast. It's like you jump, you twist your knees to one diagonal and your arms go the other way. Windshield wiper. If you're on concrete, you can just go, you know? You don't have to jump. Are we feeling warmer? Is that good enough? How are we feeling? It's probably good enough. I didn't really plan a warm up because I didn't think of it until like now. Otherwise I would have set up the camera differently, but here we are. We can do a bit more. We can do bum kicks. We're not doing burpees though. I will not make you guys do burpees. I fucking hate burpees. High knees. Bum kicks. High knees. One more time, bum kicks. High knees. Okay, how are we feeling? Warmer? Okay. We're gonna start the stretching. Ooh. So we're gonna start with a simple cat-cow. Come to tabletop. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders and your knees are directly underneath your hips. Okay, and we're gonna go arch up like a cow, moo, and then cat, arch back, meow. I'm sorry, I'll stop with the animal noises. Oh, arch. Other way. We're gonna move a bit faster, get a flow going. Oh yeah. Hi, I have to lean in to read your chats. Face reveal. Hey, welcome. We're doing cat-cow. Okay. We're gonna warm up the head and neck. So, sit in a comfortable position. My back cracked in 2 spots. Is that normal? Yes, unless it hurts. It's not supposed to hurt, but cracking is fine. Okay. Sit in a comfortable position. Look left. Look right. Keep your shoulders down. Make sure you're breathing. This is supposed to be just a gentle neck stretch to start to warm it up. Okay, we're gonna look up and down. This is usually done to the beat of music, but I'm not gonna play music. I want you guys to be able to do this to your own music, and also, since I'm streaming on my phone, I don't know how to set all that up. I don't think there's any way I could really do that without like playing the music out loud from my computer, and then it probably wouldn't be the best quality. Okay, we're gonna go ear to shoulder, but don't tense your shoulders. You should feel a nice stretch along the side of your neck. Other side. Back first side. Other side. One more time, we'll do this side. Other side, and then we're going to roll. So roll forwards. Ooh. and around. Forwards. Around. Other way. I'm going towards my right now. Yeah, is that right? No, the left. Or something like that. Just go the other way. I don't know. Okay. So, tilt your head, ear to shoulder. Take your hand and gently try to pull your head more towards that way, but not too much. You don't want to put too much strain on your neck. It's very sensitive. Now we're going to tilt our head toward the diagonal, and same thing, we're just going to try to pull it. You should feel this stretch in a different part of your neck. The first one I felt kind of more here. This one I feel like here. Other side, ear to shoulder. Make sure you're breathing. Relax those shoulders. Don't tense your muscles. Okay, then we're gonna go on the diagonal. Just be gentle with your neck. Okay, we're gonna do a bit of shoulders now, so we're just gonna shrug. Oh, that cracked in 3 spots. And down. Shrug, and down. Shrug, and down. Shrug, and down. Now one at a time. So this is my right. Would that be left for you guys? Yes? Yeah, I think so. So left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Again. Double time, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Other side, right, left. What would you say? That sounded painful. Could you hear it? That's funny. Ugh, I don't know how many of these we've done. One more for good measure. Double time. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Do the eye with fingers if you need to. I'm sorry? Oh, no, I know my lefts and my rights, if that's what you mean. I know my lefts and my rights, I just don't know what is left and right for you guys, if it's mirrored or like what. I don't know how that works on the stream. Okay, we're gonna roll our shoulders now. So we're gonna go backwards. Rolling, rolling. Other way, let's go forwards. Okay, what's next? Arm circles, this one's fun. Raid, hi, welcome in. We are stretching for the first time ever. Welcome, hi, huge. Thank you everyone for 100 followers. I really appreciate it. Face reveal. As if you guys didn't know what my face looked like. You look up Mud Pumpkin on Instagram and I'm the one that like. Alright, we're gonna do arm circles. Put your arms out to the side and we're gonna start with small circles. Hi Pixel, Mark Zuckerberg. Oh yeah, that's what I look like. I look like Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, we're gonna make our circle slightly bigger. Thank you for redeeming stretch, very helpful. Bigger. I'm not gonna hit my shelf, am I? Kinda, but it's okay. And then we're gonna go smaller again, slowly. By pixel, and we're gonna go the other way. Rotate, circle your arms the other way. Bigger, bigger, biggest. Rotate, circle your arms the other way. Exactly. Okay, smaller. Tattoo's staring at me like, what the fuck? Smallest. Okay, we're gonna move out into a straddle now. That's this position. Kind of like a middle splits-esque, but not. But you gotta show me your splits. Later. Okay, we're gonna start. You can keep your feet pointed if that feels better. You can keep them relaxed, you can keep them flexed. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna take, no, actually I should go this way because that's gonna be your guys' right side. So we're gonna go to the right side first, aka my left. And you're just gonna take your left arm, reach it over your head, and you should feel a nice stretch in the side of your body. If you feel energy shooting out of your pinky finger, you will feel the stretch more. Sometimes I like to do this, feel a bit deeper. People do this, I don't know, that feels the same to me. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side now. Take your right hand over top. It's really hard for me to read chat while doing this. I don't know what you said, but thank you for your support. Oh, I really feel that. Feel that energy shooting out of your pinky. Trust me, you will feel it more. It's weird, but it works. Okay. Now we're just going to circle. We're just warming up our torso a bit more. So we're going to go circle, back, circle, back. I didn't really give myself enough room to go back. Circle, back. Okay, there we go. And we'll do the other side. Circle. Okay. Next we're going to go into our right leg lunge. So I'll do my left. Let me see what you guys have been saying. Grabbing food, but I'll be lurking. Okay. I thought you were going to say something else other than pinky. Penis, probably, is what you thought. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of dynamic stretching. Because static stretching is just like this. You're staying in one spot that's static. Dynamic is when you move through it. So we're going to go from lunge to triangle, trying to keep your back straight. Back to lunge, to triangle, lunge, triangle. Moving through it, remembering to breathe. This one feels really nice. One more, we'll do lunge, triangle. You can flex your foot if that feels good, or just keep it. Gonna take it back to lunge. You're gonna take your right hand, shoot it up towards the sky. Make sure when you're in your lunge that your front leg is at a 90-degree angle. And reach. Remember to breathe. Okay, back down. And then we're going to do a hamstring stretch. So put your knee on the floor. We're going to come back. Keeping your back straight. Try to pull yourself as close to your leg as you possibly can. You can flex, point, flex, point, or you can keep it in one spot if you like. I like to go through it, dynamic stretching. It just feels better, but it's a personal preference. And you want both of your hips to be facing in the same direction. What really helps with that is this hip, you want to feel it pulling back. Not so much back that you're twisting, but back enough that you're straight. And your headlights, aka your hips, they're pointing forward. Okay, we're gonna come back to the lunge. You're gonna take your knee, try to reach your leg. If you can't, you can use maybe like a sweater to wrap around your foot and try to hold onto. Try to grab onto your foot or your ankle and pull it closer to you. You should feel this in your left quadriceps, your quad muscles. That's the front of your thigh. Okay. Then we're going to do a gluteus maximus stretch. So you're going to take, this would be your left leg, and you're going to kind of bend it underneath your weight. Maybe you'd be able to see better if I, left leg, bend it underneath, sit down. You're going to take, this would be your left arm, try to pull your knee backwards and twist this way. So you're pulling your knee that way and you're twisting this way. You should feel this in your butt. If you don't feel it, really try to relax that muscle. You'll feel it more. Remember to breathe. All right, we're going to untwist, come back to your lunge, and you can go through a plank if you want, and we're going to switch legs. So you're going to go on your left now. Let me grab my paper. Okay, yeah. So we're going to do the same thing. Triangle, and back down to lunge, making sure you're at a 90-degree angle with your leg. Triangle. Back straight, breathing, back down to lunge. Triangle, lunge, triangle, lunge. You can go at your own pace if you want. Alright, now you're going to lift your left arm high to the sky. Remember to breathe. Twist, twist, twist. And back down. We're going to do that same hamstring stretch, but on the other side. So put your knee on the floor and lean back. You can flex and point your foot. Do whatever feels best for you. Try to do the same thing that you did on the other side to keep it even. But here's a secret. You're never going to be fully even because that's just how bodies are. They're imperfect and that's okay. But we do try to keep them as even as possible. It's okay if you're like here. As long as your back is straight, you should feel it right here. Let me read chat. I haven't done that in a while. Never heard of hips being related to headlights. Yeah, that's how we do. I don't feel it, just cramps. I'm sorry. Okay, what's next after that? We'll do the same quad stretch. So plant this would be your right hand on the floor. Try to grab onto your foot and pull it in. Remember to breathe. Okay. You don't have to move, but I'm gonna move this way so that you guys can see better. We're gonna do that same gluteus maximus stretch. You're gonna take your leg, fold it under, pull this knee that way, and twist that way. Hi, Marcus. Remember to breathe and relax your muscles. You will feel it more. I'll read your message in a moment, Tommy. I can't see it from here. I have to lean in. You don't feel it. Okay. You can try to twist more. If you had something sturdy behind you, you can try to grab onto it and really try to pull yourself. Just twist, 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 twist. You should feel it. If you don't, here's an alternative stretch for your gluteus maximus. This one isn't even in my books. Also, wait, what did Tommy say? My leg has cramped several times and I have rolled around twice in agony. Not your fault, just my body not being flexible. Yeah, no, don't push yourself too hard. If it's painful, feel free to modify or just not do some of the stretches. But, okay, we're gonna come back. Try to keep your back flat to the floor. I like to think of like, what do I think of? Just kind of like, your lower back, you want it to like be touching the floor. So you kind of want to hold your stomach and your core in a way that that's possible. You're going to take your left leg, cross it over your right, and pull. Grab like this, and pull. You should feel this in your gluteus maximus. I feel it a bit in my hip too. We'll switch. Oh, that side's really tight. Oh my god. This stretch, I believe it's called thread the needle. Or something like that. Let's see what you said. How much am I supposed to pull? Until you feel it. Do you still not feel it? I don't know what else you could do if you still don't feel it. Maybe you just have a really flexible ass. I'm not sure. Okay. I gotta talk to your ass. I put my knee on my face. Damn. Yeah, you just have to talk to your ass. I don't know. I mean, maybe you can, like, after stream, look up other gluteus maximus stretches, see if you can try to feel something, but sometimes you just don't. I don't really feel hamstring stretches, to be honest. This, you're supposed to feel it in your hamstring. I don't, which is why I'm so flexible forward. People have always told me, you're really flexible, and I'm like, just this way. Just this way. Am I flexible? No other way. I can't. Forever wishing I had a flexible ass. You'll get there. Just keep stretching. Hello, is that Balake? Hi, welcome. Okay, so we're going to do more hamstring stretches now. Put both legs out in front. Keep your back straight and just try to lean forward. If you're here and you feel it and this is as far as you can go, that's great. You can try to grab onto your ankles or knees and try to pull yourself forward. Remember to breathe with it. If you want and if you're able, you can grab onto your toes and try to pull, and then you will feel it in your calf muscle as well if you flex your feet and try to pull. You can point your feet as well if that feels better. I really need to do this one more because I've been having really tight muscles along the top of my leg here, and this helps with that. So you can kind of try to push your feet down into like a pointed position with your legs straight and back straight, and you should feel that right here on the top of your ankle. Sometimes I like to have one foot flexed and the other pointed. It's just personal preference, really. Oh, ow. Foot cramp. Take a deep breath. Exhale and try to pull yourself closer. Inhale to lengthen your back. Exhale, pull yourself closer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull yourself closer. And slowly roll up. Let me read chat again. My right leg and hip are flexible, my left is super stiff. Yeah, you just have an imbalance. It's normal, honestly. You just have to maybe focus a bit more on your left side when you stretch. I redeemed stretch. Did you stretch yet? No, I haven't. I've been doing other things this whole time. Can you go negative on the hamstring stretch leaning forward? Like, I think of leaning forward as like this. But if you mean this way, I'm not that good at that. I don't really have a very flexible back, but this is more back. But I can, like, with the help of gravity, it's even like... Ooh, it does hurt though. Ugh. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a bit of back now. So get into a child's pose. Basically, rest your butt on your heels and reach your hands forward. A lot of people like this stretch because they don't think it's an active stretch, and that's not true. Myth buster, it's not true. You really, in this stretch, you want to be always pulling yourself forward, trying to reach your hands farther forward, and you should feel it in your lat muscles. That's on like the side, right here, kind of. You can touch your forehead to your mat if that's available to you, if that feels good. You can also, if you want, open up your knees a bit. You'll feel the stretch a bit more and in different areas. Okay. Now we're going to focus on one side. So you're going to move to your right. Keep trying to keep your legs in the same position, and you really want to try to feel your butt going out on the opposite diagonal and your arms reaching, so you're just a long diagonal, and you'll feel this in your left latissimus dorsi, down the side of your back. If you want, you can put one hand on top of the other. People do that. I usually don't. This feels better for me. We'll go to the other side now, same thing. Remember to breathe. Relax your shoulders. One more time, go to the first side. Reach out on that diagonal. Feel the opposition of your butt pulling the other way. And last time, other side. Breathe. Okay. Back up. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a cobra stretch now. So come down right here. You want your hands like next to, well, like in line with your shoulders. And you're just going to push down on your hands and go up. Thank you for redeeming hydrate. I'll hydrate after this. So you really want to, whenever you stretch your back, you want to go both ways. So we just did child's pose, which is the opposite way of this. And now we're doing cobra to stretch the other way because you want, I don't even actually really fully know why. I just know that when you stretch your back, you need to do it in both directions to keep your back nice and happy and healthy. On cobra and put your feet on your head. That's actually next, kind of. If you're talking, we're gonna do boat pose next. We'll do a bit of a flow, come back to child's pose for a moment. Chill out here. You're gonna come back to your stomach. This stretch is hard, so if it hurts or if it's too much, just don't do it. But you're going to grab onto your ankles or your feet, and you're really going to press into your feet and pull yourself up. The goal is to try to get your feet to your head. I am not flexible this way. I'm just not. But you want to try to pull your feet as close to your head as possible. You'll feel it in your back and in your quads. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't like boat pose. Come back to child's pose. Okay. We're going to move on to pigeon. We're going to do it on your right. So you're going to take your right leg and you're going to put it in front of you so that it is parallel with the top of your mat. Or if that's not accessible to you, you can also bend it in a lot more. Just know that the more you move it out to be parallel, the more you'll feel the stretch. And you want to be on top of your leg. You'll feel this in your hip. I feel it actually more in my gluteus maximus. And the goal is to try to get this hip down as close to the floor as possible. If you want, you can come down to your elbows. Some people even like to put their foreheads on the mat. You can do that if you'd like. And breathe. Oh, I forgot to hydrate. Hydrate. You can come out of the pigeon pose to hydrate. It's okay. Okay. Back to pigeon. Just breathe. Think about how good your muscles are going to feel. Okay, come back up. We're going to do the opposite of a pigeon now, which is a jazz split. So, instead of your front leg being bent, it's going to be stretched and your back leg is bent. Just remember, try to keep those headlights pointing forward. You don't want this hip to be opened up. You want it to be pointing forward. You can come down as far as you can go. Keep your back straight. And then this is one of my favorite stretches. If you have enough room behind you, which I don't really, that kind of sucks. But you want to try to lean back. You should feel this in your inner thigh. You don't want this knee to lift up from the floor. If it starts lifting, you've gone too far. So just go at a comfortable distance. You should feel it. Okay, you can come out of that. We'll do the other side. Shake your legs out a bit. Now my legs burn. My hip is on the floor. Oh, okay, you ate. Pigeon on the other side. So you're going to put your left foot in front. And now you want your right hip to be the one trying to reach the floor. Can come down if you want. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna do the jazz split now. Stretch that left leg. Bend that right leg. Keep your hips pointed forward. Ooh. If this is enough of a stretch for you, just to be right here, that's totally okay. If you want, lean forward. Okay, come up. After this stretch, we'll have a water break. Lean back. Remember, your knee should not be lifting up from the floor. Hello, water bottle. Ugh. This is one of my favorites. I love this one. Okay, come back up. Slowly, gently, shake it out. Grab some water. Fix your socks. I suck at front splits. We're going to be doing that next. Well, not next, but soon. Isn't that exciting? All right. We're going back to straddle. Oof. Come out as wide as you can, keeping your legs straight. We're going to twist to your right and try to get your nose to your knee while keeping your back and your legs straight and your hips on the floor. What do I mean by that? You don't want to lean so far that this hip, I guess it's kind of your butt. Everyone always says hip, but it's kind of more your butt. You don't want it to remove contact from the floor. You want to keep it on the floor and lean, trying to touch your nose to your knee. I used to be better at this one. I used to be able to actually do it. Reach, reach, reach. I feel this in the side of my back. You may also feel this in your hamstring, which is the back of your thigh. Breathe to lengthen. Exhale, pull yourself a bit closer. Feel free to grab onto your leg to try to pull yourself closer if that's accessible to you. Lengthen and closer. Okay, come back up. We'll do the other side. Twist and down. Remember, don't let your hips leave the floor. Keep your back straight. Reach, 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 reach. And breathe. Breathe to lengthen. Exhale, pull yourself closer. Lengthen and closer. Okay, can come out of that. We're now going to go straight to the center. So start walking your hands out. If you're here, that's okay. You should feel this in your inner thighs. Keep your back straight. Remember to breathe, relax those shoulders, and just walk your hands out as far as you can go. If your forehead touches the floor, great. Keep your knees pointing upwards. The last thing you want to do is have them rolling in. Keep them, if anything, they should be rolling out. Just keep them pointing up. Breathe. I know it's not the most comfortable stretch. This is one of my least favorites, honestly. Okay, that's enough of that. Come back up. I'll read chat. Shake your legs out. Take a breather, grab some water. I'm unable to do this one. Yeah, that's fair. If I force it enough, I can put my forehead on the floor next to my knee. I used to be able to do that. I can't anymore. Low-key impossible, I know. 3 more. Well, 3 more on my list, but it's kind of broken up into more than 3. We're going to do the splits. Are we ready for that? I don't know. So, we'll do your right first. Oops. Your right. So, like this is your right leg. This one is your left. You want to, let's start in a lunge and just start to try to slide your legs out as far as you can go. If you want, you can grab pillows to put down here just so you have something to feel. So it kind of feels like you're doing the splits. It feels better to have something there. And just slowly inch your way, keeping your headlights forward, down into that split. You don't want to roll outwards like this because this is now a jazz split. You want to really keep it pointed this way. It hurts. If you're not all the way down, just keep holding. Prop yourself up on your arms or some pillows. If you are all the way down and you feel like it, you can lean forward. You can also, and I'm not going to, but you can lean back if you want. I'm not going to do that though. Not for me. Is that enough of that? Yeah. Okay, come out of it. Shake. We'll do the other side. We'll do your left. Oh, my legs hurt. Okay. Start in a lunge. Left foot in front. And slowly start inching your way out. This side is worse than my left, honestly. This is my right side that I'm doing. I don't do this as much as I should. I need to start doing this more often again. I used to have my splits on both sides. If you want to, you can lean forward. You don't have to though. I know it's a lot. Okay. That's probably enough of that. Shake. And then guess what? Middle splits. Yay! My least favorite. I do not like middle splits. Let me see. I used to think that my hips were trash at middle split. Making it impossible for me to actually do it. But it actually stretched to the point I got like 15 centimeters lower on my right leg. Front split, I see. Slay! That's a lot of centimeters. You ate that. Okay. Gonna start like this. And just try to move your legs out as far as possible. This is honestly about as far as I can go. I do not like middle splits. If it's accessible to you, put your elbows down on the floor. And just breathe. It's not comfortable. That's because you're sitting too much. Breathe. And that's enough of that. I'm over it. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. One last thing. This one's nicer, I promise. Come to your knees. Take your right hand, place it between your thigh and your calf. Take your left hand and pull your neck to the side. Gently, don't pull too much. The neck is very, very sensitive. Remember to breathe. All right, other side. Okay. And that's it, you're done. have some water. Ugh. Congratulations on completing this stretch. Or even if you just tried a few stretches and then said, that's too much and stopped, that's totally okay, because that's better than nothing. And I'm proud of you either way. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for 100 followers. I don't know if I explained that at the beginning. That's the reason I'm doing this stream, because I got 100 followers and we're celebrating that. So thank you so much for 100 followers. I actually have 117 now, which is crazy. So thank you so much. Whew. Let me know if you want to see more like this again. Maybe we'll do it at every 100 mark. So if we get 200 followers, I'll do another stretching stream, perhaps, if you guys want to see that. We'll do different stretches. I'll come up with something new. Well, not all of it new. We're still going to do like a lunge, because you can't do a stretching routine without a lunge, but you know. You guys want to meet my cat? Straddle middle splits. Ugh, I hate it. I did not expect a stretch stream. I'd go for monthly. Really? Okay. I'm surprised she didn't come bother us while we were stretching. I thought she would. This is my cat. This is Tattoo. Look, she's little baby. Sometimes she comes up to me while I'm streaming and she puts her paws on my hand and she says, "Pet me!" But sometimes I'm using both hands to play games. I don't have a third hand to pet you with all the time. Isn't that so upsetting? Yeah? This is my child. She's showing you her ass. There we go. Slay. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna end stream now. I might stream again later tonight, play some games. Undecided. But if I do, then I will see you again. Right, Tattoo? Do you want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye? Yeah? Okay, come. Say bye-bye. Kitty! Guess how old she is. What's the hardest stretch you can do? I don't know. I think hard is relative. It depends on the person. Maybe the splits, I guess. I mean, I'm not fully down in the splits right now just because I haven't been stretching as much as I should. But 16, that's close. Content warning. I have been wanting to play content warning again. Tattoo is about 18 years old. Yeah, she's my little baby. Yeah. Okay, say bye-bye. 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 See you guys later. Thanks for being here. Thanks for 100 followers.